Welcome to the Select Board meeting for Tuesday, July 13th. As we always do, we'll begin with a Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge of Allegiance.
Flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
So first up on our agenda tonight is to vote to appoint the following candidates to the position of firefighter paramedic: Erica Thomas, Christopher Luongo, and Sean Sarney. Chief, do you have anything you want to say to kick us off?
Thank you, Mr. Chair, and members of the Select Board. Tonight, as you just mentioned, we're here with three candidates for appointments to fill positions two that are currently vacant, one that'll be vacant when we fill the fire prevention officer, which was approved to start as July 1st. That position will be filled hopefully at your next meeting on August 3rd. I'll be bringing a candidate before you, as well as another firefighter candidate. We had a resignation yesterday that we'll be looking for another candidate as well. So what we have today is three candidates who are before you, who are very well into their paramedic program. They're in various stages of finishing up with their clinicals and or their ride time. Clinicals first and then their ride time. They're all at various stages. They'll be finishing that up anywhere from late summer to mid to late fall. The earliest that we can get them into the academy right now is December 20th, and then it's 10 weeks after that. So we're looking to bring our folks on now because it's a long process, and until we actually bring them on, I can't submit their names to the academy to get them into a slot. So without further ado, I'll introduce the first candidate as Erica Thomas, and she can come up and any questions that you may have.
Great. So why don't you just introduce yourself? We've all read your information that's in our packet, so we may or may not have questions after that. So.
Okay, so my name's Erica Thomas. I'm currently in my clinical stage of my paramedic program. I have about 100 hours left there, and then 250 hours of ride time afterwards. I'm looking to get into this field because I felt that I could do something more for my community, and my current job wasn't giving enough back to the community. So last year, I was speaking to members of Norfolk Fire. I had already tried to take the civil service test, but because of COVID, it was delayed a little bit. They informed me that if I got my EMT, I could apply to fire. And with my biology background, medic, dual firefighter is a perfect job for me.
Great. So let me open it up to questions. Jim, do you have any questions or comments?
I just would comment that I'm glad to have you here tonight with us and want to congratulate you for being one of the selected firefighters. Really, it's a very important job. Obviously, you're well qualified for it. Your resume speaks for itself. In fact, you've got a lot of very interesting and varied background that really suits you well. And I understand you're finishing up the paramedic aspect as well. So, just thank you and congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Glenn, any comments
I'll
or questions?
say the same. Congratulations and
Thank you.
welcome.
And I would just say, I did meet the candidates out in the hallway a little earlier, which was nice. So we as a board put a lot of faith in the chief and the deputy chief and the whole selection committee. So by the time you've gotten to this point, I know you've gone through a lot. Within the department, you've had a lot of conversations about different things. So I would just say, welcome aboard. We look forward to having you on board. So I know that we have a strong fire department. I'm glad to see the members did come. I know there was some discussion about whether we could have spectators in the meeting room or not, and I'm glad to say that we can. So it's our first time back in the big room since March of 2020, so it's really great to be back. So I'd entertain a motion.
I'll make a motion to appoint Erica Thomas to the position of firefighter paramedic with the Walpole Fire Department.
I'll second that. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay, next up, Christopher Luongo.
Hi guys, my name is Chris Luongo. I am currently 100 hours away from finishing my ride time in my paramedic program. And when that is done, I am going to take my practical skills exam, my national written exam, and I should be well on my way to having my paramedic ticket, which is a big deal.
That's great. Where are you doing your rides?
I'm riding here with Walpole Fire, and I'm also riding with Fall River Fire.
Great. I know not having Norwood Hospital available to us has really changed a lot of things, so.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. Longer
glad you're stuck
transport
with it,
times,
so.
but more time to provide patient care.
Great. Jim, any questions or comments?
Same as I just gave to Erica, thank you, number one. Looking forward to having you on the department as a firefighter. Again, your resume is very strong, speaks for itself, and just thank you for being here tonight.
Thanks for having me.
Glenn?
No, Chris, welcome aboard.
Thank you.
I'd say the same thing. Welcome aboard. Look forward to having you get through all your EMT, paramedic stuff, and joining the fire department.
Thank
I'd
you.
entertain a motion.
Sure, I'll make a motion to appoint Christopher Luengo to the position of firefighter paramedic with the Walpole Fire Department.
I'll second that. We have a motion and a second. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Sean Sarney, welcome.
How you guys doing tonight? Thank you
That's
for
great.
having me out here. So my name's Sean Sarney. I've lived in Walpole for the majority of my life. I moved here when I was in second grade. I worked all my way up through the school systems, playing Walpole sports, and I've just really learned to love the tradition of Walpole. As the other two, I am also in paramedic school. I'm in my clinicals, and my last day is actually tomorrow at clinicals, and then I'll move on to my ride time, which will be about 250 hours. So I'm hoping to test in the fall, and then I'm just really looking forward to be a part of Walpole Fire.
Great. Jim, any comments or questions?
Thank you again, and also glad to see a local person, someone who grew up here in town,
Yep.
coming on to the fire. I think that's awesome. And again, strong resume. Thanks for being willing to do this job. It's a really important job.
Thank you. Congrats.
Glenn?
Yeah, I'm glad to see you chose Walpole. It's a good town, as you already know, so
Absolutely.
welcome back.
Thank you.
I'd say thank you as well. I think collectively as a group, you're a very strong group. One of the things that I know about firefighters is they really get to know the whole town, every street, all the families, all of the issues, and you really get to provide care to people, usually when they're at their worst, which is a great thing that you're able to help so many people out. So I'm sure you all look forward to a long and great career, and we look forward to you doing that. So, Glenn, I'd entertain a motion.
I'll make a motion to appoint Sean Sarney to the position of firefighter paramedic with the Walpole Fire Department.
I'll second that. Since we have a motion and a second, all in favor, please say aye.
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 Thank you.
Congratulations.
Congrats.
Quick and easy, painless, right?
Nice guess.
Chief, any other comments?
Just thank you.
Glad to have you in. So you don't have to stay for the rest of the meeting, so. Thanks for coming in, guys. We will do open forum at 7:20, but we're a little bit early, so next item up, vote request of Destination Downtown to use the town common on Saturday, October 16th, 2021, to hold the Uncommon Art on the Common event, which includes closure of Elm Street. Any comments or questions?
Other than, I love events that bring people downtown, and this is probably it's gonna take a lot of work, and we'll hopefully support the businesses, so this is good, very positive.
So we're happy with all the permits, and
Yes,
the police are happy?
yeah,
Fire?
Dr. Shane has been working with DPW, fire, police, and he has everything coordinated for the closure of Elm Street. So it will be like we did last year, close it the Saturday morning and then open it on or before the Sunday.
Okay, great. Sounds like a great event. Make a motion?
Yeah, I'll make a motion to approve the request of Destination Downtown to use the town common on Saturday, October 16th, of 2021 for the Uncommon Art on the Common event, and close Elm Street between West and Main on the morning of October 16th and reopen it on or before October 17th.
So I'll second that. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye. Make another motion to approve the request for a one-day entertainment permit on October 16th, 2021 from 12 to 3 p.m. as part of Uncommon Art on the Common event.
I'll second that. Any further discussion? All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Next up, Adams Farm requests. Vote request of New England Mountain Bike Association to use Adams Farm on Sunday, September 26th, 2021, from 10 to 5 p.m. for the NEMBA member event. I know we've done this event in the past, so I think they had to take a year off last year, I'm trying to remember.
Yeah.
That's great. And then there's going to be a second request for a one-day wine and malt license. Anybody have any comments or questions?
No.
I'd entertain motions.
I'll make a motion to approve the request of New England Bike Association to use Adams Farm on September 26, 2021, from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. for an NEMBA event, member event.
I'll second that. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
I'll make a motion to approve the request of Adam Romanow, Castle Island Brewing, for a one-day wine and malt beverage license at Adams Farm on September 26, 2021, from 12 p.m. to 5 p.m., subject to compliance with all guidelines and conditions as specified by the Walpole Police Department, and alcohol will remain in the designated area.
I'll second that. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Next up, we have a request of the Walpole High School Cross Country Track Booster Program to hold the 48th Annual Labor Day Road Race on Monday, September 6th, beginning at 9 a.m. Happy with all the paperwork?
Yes, everything is in order, and I think they've done this for many years.
They've done this many years.
Yeah,
It's a
except
very
for last
successful.
year, I think they had to go virtual, but yeah.
Yeah,
they're
it's a
back
very
in action.
successful fundraiser for them and helps draw interest into their program, so. Glenn?
Yeah, I'll make a motion to approve the request of the Walpole High School Country and Track Booster to hold the 48th Annual Walpole Labor Day Road Race on Monday, September 6th, 2021, beginning at 9 a.m.
I'll second that. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Next up, we have a request for 3 one-day wine and malt beverage licenses for Matt Cohen, Tapped Beer Truck on July 16th, 23rd, and 30th, from 5 to 8 p.m. at Bird Park. Happy with all the paperwork?
Yep, and it'll be held similar to the events that they've had previously.
And that is a great event at Bird Park. So if anybody's around in those days, it's a great thing to attend. Glenn?
Will they have food at this event?
Yes,
Yeah.
so it's either the chubby chickpea, I think they've been using, and they also have some mobile pizza company that they use too, so either or will be
And
attended.
it'll be in the same area as
Yep,
previously?
yeah, I spoke with Maura, and everything will be pretty much set up the same.
Okay, great. Yeah, I'll make a motion to approve the request of Matt Cohen, Tapped Beer Truck, for 3 one-day wine and malt beverage licenses at Bird Park on July 16th, July 23rd, and July 30th, 2021, from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m., subject to compliance with all guidelines and conditions as specified by the Walpole Police Department, and that alcohol will remain in the designated area.
I'll second that. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye. Oh, and
Next up, we have a request of Dan Shea for a one-day entertainment permit at 20 Joel Ave for live music on July 31st, starting at 6 p.m.
I'll make a motion to approve the request of Daniel Shea for a one-day entertainment permit at 20 Joel Ave for live music on July 31st, 2021, starting at 6 p.m., with music to end just prior to 11 p.m.
I'll second that. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
So we already did approve Destination Downtown. We're on a roll. Since you're both here, I will let you, if there's something you wanted to say, we already talked about how it's gonna be a great event. Closing off downtown is really good. But if there's anything you wanted to add for the vast TV audience, that would be fine.
Okay,
Welcome.
thank you. For the record, Sarah Katib, Frontier Drive in Walpole. So, thank you for approving it. This will be the second annual Uncommon Art on the Common event. We're really looking forward to it. It's going to be set up like a farmer's market kind of event, where we're gonna invite area artists to come in and display their art, to engage with the community. There's gonna be hopefully a community art project where the community is actually gonna participate in creating art. There's gonna be several events for children, goodie bags, and then we will have probably at least 2 musicians that will play in the event, to kind of create a festive atmosphere, and, something nice for the community. And we are also exploring the option of inviting De Bovino Winery in for some kind of wine tasting or something like that. And we know that's like a separate issue that they have to get approved. But that's something that we had tried to do last year. We had this first event last year, October last year, and that was very much in the middle of COVID. So that had some challenges, and we weren't able to come to an agreement. But they are interested, and we are interested in partnering with them. So hopefully that's something that we can get worked out as well with this board.
Great.
So for the vast audience, it's scheduled for Saturday, October 16th, from 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. And the community has made it clear to Destination Downtown that they're interested in art, and they want more art downtown. They want more artistic elements. They want more community art. They want more public art. So this is one thing that we've done, to answer that to the community and bring this event to Walpole.
Do you have any questions or comments?
It's just a great idea. I hope you can get the De Bovino thing worked out, but it's another great idea of pulling people together into the downtown and, using our lovely common and so forth. So really, thank you.
Glenn?
No, I'll say what I said earlier before you got in, which I love the idea, and Destination Downtown and you and Pat, and you kind of coming together and coming up with ideas like this. Just put them into play, keep bringing them. I know this isn't just something that happens overnight. You put a lot of work into these kinds of things, so keep it up, and I appreciate it.
And I'll say the same thing. I think drawing people downtown is a great thing, and especially in the spring and fall before people get caught up in everything else they're doing. It's great, it's a great way to see people you haven't seen in a long time at these kind of events, so. And it draws people into the downtown. They'll go have dinner, they'll go stop at a store, and so.
Exactly. And the church that's across the street, we expect them to be having their pumpkin patch at the same time. So we also wanted to make sure that was there, so that, that's like another element that the community can enjoy. They can, enjoy some art, and then maybe walk across the street, and then go downtown, support our businesses. So, a nice community event.
Then go home and paint a pumpkin. So.
There you go.
Well, thank you.
All right.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Pat, you have anything you want to say, or you?
Eric explained it really well.
Okay.
We're excited.
All right, perfect. Thanks.
Thanks, guys.
So at the time being 7:20, I don't see anybody here for open forum, so we'll continue moving on. Consent agenda, Glenn?
We have some donations. I'll make a motion to accept with gratitude the following donations. From Caroline Tabor Kiesling to the Walpole Cultural Council for $25. We have an anonymous donor to the library gift account of $50. We have a donation of $150 from the Friends of Walpole Public Library to the Trails Committee gift account, and a donation of $591 from multiple donors to the Recreation Smiling Eyes Financial Assistance Program.
So I'll second that. So we have a motion and a second. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
How about a motion for the minutes?
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes of June 29th and July 7th, 2021 as presented in our packet.
I'll second that. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
I think I have to abstain on the 7th. I wasn't at that meeting.
Okay,
Yeah.
you can vote. Normally, people do abstain, so 3-0-1.
Thanks.
Town administrator update?
Sure, just a few items here. COVID update. This time there are 2,119 total confirmed positive cases in Walpole with one active case. That's nice and low. The end of fiscal '21, Jody and her team are wrapping things up. She's planning on closing out the books 2 days from now, the 15th. And once she closes it out, she's going to begin the process of certifying the free cash and the retained earnings for sewer and water. She's been working on it all along. We just got to get a couple of final bills paid. So I'm optimistic that we'll have some certified numbers by mid to late August. Hopefully, knowing her, she's going to be one of the first to submit it in the state, like she usually is, and she's on top of it. So she's plugging away there. Capital budget, department heads have submitted their capital request a few weeks ago. I'm working to organize and review each of the requests. I've been working on that most of the day today. Once we have our free cash certified, I'll finalize my recommendations for capital budget to consider. And of course, ask your board if you have any input or anything on that. I do expect that we'll also begin to work on the fall town meeting warrant. Currently, we have 15 articles. Most of those articles relate to capital budget. We have 3 borrowing articles on there, one for general borrowing, one for water borrowing, one for sewer borrowing. There's still plenty of time. We have until the end of August for any other articles to come in, but right now we stand at just about 15. I do expect under Article 2, which is the in-year budget adjustment, some changes to be made to the town clerk's budget, which I expect for the special election there, about 25 to 30,000. And then what we talked about with Tim a few weeks ago with the East Walpole Fire Station, I may make an adjustment under that budget, depending on where the things come in at. So, working already on the next budget. So, that's it.
Any questions or comments for Jim?
No.
Jim, I know you're also still working on some of the COVID monies that
Yes.
are available or will be available to the town, so.
So, thanks for reminding me. So the county, actually Bill Buckley just issued a letter with his new administrator, Jim Cronin, yesterday. They're gonna be, they've decided to administer the funds. Walpole, I've been told it's just about $6 million coming to the town. I don't have an exact figure. I've actually asked for what's the exact figure, what are the rules and guidelines, and when can we get you a list? They're still working on all of that. So I'm glad Joe Shea reached out himself to me last week and told us that we'll make sure we get each and every town in the county what they deserve, what they've earned, and what's to be allocated to us. So we'll work with the county on that. And then as far as the COVID funds that came directly to the town, it was just about 2.5, 2.9 million, somewhere in there. We're still working through the guidelines. They're very, very, very vague, but our capital list is very extensive, so I'm sure we'll be able to present a whole laundry list and work with your board to figure out which ones we're gonna go with. We just have to make sure we adhere to the guidelines that are established, so.
Is there a time limit, a time limit to spend that money? Can we have a 5-year capital plan? Can we take some items and move them closer?
That's what I'm hoping to do. Yeah, I'd love to move some of the street projects up, because just this year alone, I think Rick submitted close to $2 million in street requests alone. Obviously, we'll pare that down, but the last time I read the guidelines, it was only related to sewer and water infrastructure improvements, IT infrastructure improvements, employee bonuses. So I'm hoping they allow us to do some street work also, as far as that, so, yeah.
And I know other towns, counties, states are trying to figure that out as well.
Yeah.
They know roughly how much money they're gonna get, but it seems like the guidelines and rules are a little vague.
Yep.
And I know there's a lot of discussion about, especially roads. Roads is one of
Yeah.
my issues, but other long-term capital expenditures that it can be used on, so, great.
Yeah. Much more to come on this, for sure. That's it for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any other comments or questions? All right, and entertain a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
I'll second that. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Thank you, Patrick.